Hey everybody, this is A1 Aeon. Thank you for coming back. Today's video is going to be for the newcomers. We're going to be going ahead and talking about 5 beginner tips for when you're first starting out Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Okay, so this first tip is probably the most important one. It takes priority over anything that you do when first starting out the game, and that is play through the story. It doesn't matter if you're a veteran to the game or you're a newcomer. This is mandatory because progression actually gives you access to more features to the game. Example, dailies, weeklies, affixing. These things are really important. And it is a good way to level up from 1 to 10. I recommend also doing the main story plus do tasks around Central Alio. The next thing that I want to go ahead and cover is getting your battle power up. You can do this in a many number of ways. You can level up, you can apply skill points to your class, and you can enhance and affix. Now, with leveling, of course, it's a no-brainer. You just go ahead and just go about how you're going. With cocoons and towers, though, it's a little bit different because you have to complete those. And sometimes they can be a little bit challenging. Cocoons give you 1 point upon completion. Towers give you 4 points. Now, if you do have a hard time, join it with a party or join it with some friends. Completion will be that much easier, and you can apply those skill points to your class and you'll see your battle power go up. Now, the last thing is enhancing. You can enhance your weapons and you can enhance your 3 units. That's awesome because sometimes that's what you really need to get that last stretch so you can start doing urgent quests or you start doing those combat zones that have rank 2. Now, affixing, I don't really recommend doing it on 1 stars and 2 stars in the beginning of the game. So hold on to your capsules and save those for your 3 stars and probably mainly your 4 stars. This includes weapons and units as they give off more benefits, and that's the highest star that we have in the game currently. Now, unlocking potential and limit breaking, I'll probably do those in a different video. Not too much with it, but it'll probably work out better with a video for affixing, limit breaking, so on and so forth. When you get to that point, all I have to say is don't be afraid of failure. It happens sometimes. The next tip that I wanted to cover is accepting all tasks before you start gathering. The reason why I say this is because once you get to a specific point, tasks are available, dailies are available, etc. And tasks require you to get materials in specific locations sometimes. Say if you went to Northern Alio and you grabbed all the materials there, you go back to Central Alio, accept the task, hey, I need you to do this, this, and that in Northern Alio. Alright, cool, got it. But wait, what happened? I already picked up the materials here. Guess what? You gotta wait now. You might have to wait a whole day. So pay attention to these things. You could be missing out on potential experience as well as Maseta. The fourth tip that I wanted to cover is taking advantage of Ryuko Devices as well as Region Mags. We'll cover Region Mags a little bit later, seeing that Ryuko Devices have a few more things to go over. Now, with the Ryuko Devices, you get to access quick food. Of course, you can do this at an NPC in Central Alio, but if you're out on the go and you're farming, you can just go to one of these devices, access quick food, get your buffs, and if you're premium, you get additional buffs like RDR and experience. Now, combat zones, if you're already in a party with friends, they're already there, either it be Rezo Forest, Vanford, or Mount Magnus, and you're in Central Alio taking care of other business, and you want to go there at a later time, but you can't get into the instance, even though it's 7 out of 8. That spot is for you, trust me. Go to a Ryuko device, choose the option Room Transfer, and then look under the categories. You may not even need to get really specific. You can find your party's name fairly easy. Once you do that, then you should be in the instance with them and ready to go for that PSE burst. Next, we'll talk about Region Mags. This would be fairly short, seeing that it's pretty straightforward. You give them yummy foods, and then they give you good buffs. Now, the buffs that we're talking about are stat buffs, RDR, and experience buffs. Of course, there's 3 different locations where the mags are, but I'll go ahead and leave that to you to find. Seeing with our amazing community that we have, you can find that instantly. One final thing to note, when you actually use food buffs and you feed your region mag, you're doing the daily tasks that they give you. And these tasks are literally every single day. So good job to you. The last tip that I want to leave you guys with is please be patient. Now I know server lag has been a little atrocious, and it's okay. Things like this happen. Most of you guys, I'm sure, have played in MMO before and dealt with lag. Let's move on from it. Hearing lag this, lag that. This game is trash. It's like, come on now. We can do better, guys. And we know the devs understand that there are problems, and obviously, if they want their game to survive, they're gonna fix these things. No use in being a brat and saying I want it now and slamming on the table. Shit don't work out like that all the time. What also doesn't work out is a flawless game at launch all the time. Now be a little bit more understanding and just have fun. And of course, with all these hiccups, we can probably expect some SG and a letter saying I'm sorry. Alrighty guys, if you made it to the end, please don't forget, like, subscribe, and then click that bell, of course, for notifications. And then put in the comments what I could work on better. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. A1 out.